The Ooni of Ife, Kabiyesi Oba Enito Ogunwusi Ojajatsu, is a known influential Oba in Nigeria, and though not much is really known about his daughter, Princess Adeola Ogunwusi, who clocked 28 years old today, the 15th day of October 2021. The proud father had to come on Instagram to share his thoughts and celebrate his daughter. And remember, the Ooni of Ife's birthday was just about 2 days ago, where his wife, Olori Naomi, had a surprise birthday party with him with other prominent citizens of Yoruba land. Now, the beautiful Adeola is known to be an educated lady who, at 28 years has achieved a lot also for herself, and she's schooled in the UK. Now, I'm going to read what the Kabiyesi posted online to celebrate his daughter. Taking to its verified Instagram page, the Ooni wrote, "Parenting can be a big dream with unique challenges. It is never a game of squid. I've had my share of its beauty as a young father who was blessed with the most precious daughter at the age of 19. It was a huge responsibility for me, and I relied on a leap of faith and determination." I'm also going to read the next slide, which says, he added, "She is and will always be a huge success to me and life successes. I celebrate you, Princess Adeola Ogunwusi, for being the epitome of my strength and dignity. Your tenacity, doggedness, and unshakable optimism to be the best in life are unarguably lifelong lessons that I cherish in you." Oh, this is so sweet from a father to the daughter. So let me move to the next slide also. He said, "I equally realize that being a single parent to a daughter in an unfamiliar footprint can be a major shift in human experience and a daunting journey, as you need to help your child to navigate day-to-day social situations, complex feelings, and developmental changes that life prescribes. Profoundly, life taught me to exhibit an abundant measure of resilience, compassion, determination, and above all, empathy, which my daughter sought from me." This is so sweet. So let me move on to the next slide also, as Oni showered encomiums on his daughter. "The journey with my daughter, Princess Adeola, was incredibly filled with uncertainty as a young father. Nonetheless, I guarded my heart with all diligence and girded my loins for all the challenges." Reminiscing the past, the Oni revealed that having a child at a young age made him live through pockets of circumstances that called his integrity and competence to questioning. These words are actually heavy coming from the Ooni of Ife, and we know that having a child at the age of 19 is not a joke at all. So, and from what he has written here, we can see that, definitely it wasn't something that was planned, which happens a lot of times. And we seem to always feel that it affects only the woman or the lady, where we normally tag them baby mama. But apparently, we still have a lot of men who take responsibility for their lives and for the pregnancy, at such a tender age. And look at him now. He just celebrated his 47th birthday 2 days ago, and his daughter is 28 years old today, celebrating her own birthday today. So it's blessing. Money cannot buy it. And Princess Adeola has been an only child for, I think, almost 26 years plus, because the other child that Oni has, Tade Nikawo, the son by Olori Naomi, is just barely 2 years old. So maybe this will inspire someone today. As you can see the beautiful picture. Can you see father and daughter? Very adorable picture. And yes, so basically, maybe this will encourage somebody who has some, maybe it has happened to you or happened to somebody close to you who put somebody in the family way at an early age or something like that. Most of the time, in fact, almost all the time, it turns out to be a blessing in disguise, because we're all going to grow old, our bones are going to become weak, and you're having your children around you is always a blessing. Whether you have them earlier or you had them later, it's always a blessing. So this is a big blessing for the king. And at 28 years, all the values and the virtues that he said about his daughter is very encouraging, and having a father who dotes on you, who's been responsible for you and who keeps being your backbone is a big deal in this age and time, where is an era of deadbeat father here and there. So when we hear about men who, did not shy away from responsibilities, let's praise them. It's a good one. And also we need to know that Princess Adeola had a university degree at the University College London, where she also has a master's. And she grew up in Ibadan and went to AUN, that's the American University of Nigeria in Yola, for a year before moving to the UK. She, like I said, she got a master's in urban economic development. So like she was interviewed a while ago, and she was asked about how she felt when her daddy became a king. And I quote what she said. She said, "To be honest, I didn't really understand what was going on. It all happened too fast. Before my dad was announced as the Ooni of Ife, it was at my graduation ceremony at the University of Manchester in July that year, and everything was still pretty normal. By normal, I mean nothing much had changed with my family since I last saw them. The next thing I know, my dad is the Ooni of Ife, and now I guess my definition of normal is about to change." She described her father as an authoritative dad, but he allows her to express herself, and he also values discipline. And she says the lessons she learns from her dad is that it teaches her to combine hard work with humility, and that combining these two will make anybody go places. And she also said her mom is amazing, and the relationship that she has with both of them is cordial. So Kabiesi is cordial with her mom, who was his childhood sweetheart. So, and she described her father as being very supportive and her best friend. And she sees her own mother as more of like an older sister who has her back. That's very good to know, to know that, you have a mother who is very supportive, and you have a father who God has blessed, and, has always been there for you. And that's what happens, when you take care of your children, whether you had them in wedlock or out of wedlock. They are the fruits of your whatever it is it called, and you owe yourself the responsibility to cater for them. It's very important. And she was also asked that what kind of a person is she, for her to describe herself. And she said, with me, what you see is what you get, really. I'm a very simple person, and I believe I'm also kind and reserved. Yeah, I think a lot of people have been making that comment that she's a very reserved lady, and you can't just see her up and down, up and down. Even if you check her social media platforms, you know that she's very choosy in what she puts there. Okay, it's not like somebody who really enjoys being in the limelight like that, you see. So we wish Princess Adeola Ogunwusi a happy birthday, more life, blessings to her, and everything that she desires, may God provide it for her. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to drop your comment, also like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, my new subscribers. I really appreciate you. God bless you really good. I'm sure to see you in my next video. Bye for now.